Ladies and gentlemen, set your alarm to early o'clock, decanter your most exquisite energy drink, and set your keyboard to all caps hype, because the Electronic Entertainment Expo is upon us once again. Yes, it's the annual debutante ball of gaming, where publishers present to the world their fine new darlings. Like a debutante ball, the dudes come smelling of cheap cologne. And also like a debutante ball, E3 is looking more and more like a dinosaur in today's gaming landscape, old and irrelevant. Maybe 2018 has just been a bad year for E3, given how basically everything has leaked before the show. Ubisoft had to hastily confirm Assassin's Creed Odyssey after a photo surfaced of a promotional keychain. As an aside, if Ubisoft continues to ape Nintendo for naming conventions, look forward to Assassin's Creed Sunshine, Assassin's Creed Desmond is Missing, and Assassin's Creed Kart 8 Deluxe. And many companies had their future titles unceremoniously unveiled in early May after Walmart Canada leaked a bunch of unannounced games on its pre-order page. Unsurprisingly, Walmart Canada was deeply apologetic for this mistake, eh? Amongst the leaked titles was the hitherto unconsidered Rage 2, which was exactly how Bethesda PR felt after this leak. Even outside of these leaks though, publishers are avoiding E3 and detailing their games beforehand. Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 were both revealed in the month leading up to E3. And speaking of Bethesda, the company announced Fallout 76 not through a splashy E3 press conference, but after the end of a day-long stream which consisted of a test card and a Vault Boy bobblehead. This stream had 2 million unique viewers. If people are this willing to watch a stream so mentally unstimulating, look out for my marathon streams of watching grass grow, paint drying live, and my kitchen rules. It's not just games though that are leaking. More and more publishers are reducing their presence at E3 or even disregarding the expo altogether. EA is shunning the E3 show floor for the 3rd year running, opting instead to host a satellite event nearby. And last year, it even decided not to bring a teleprompter along.
My name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
Boy, howdy, Mr. Influencer. Consider me, influenced. This year, Microsoft is also moving away from the traditional E3 booth, instead showing off its Xbox offerings at a neighboring theater. But don't worry, Microsoft will still be on the E3 show floor, dedicating booth space for its game streaming service, Mixer. You know, Mixer. The service so few people know about that the search term, "What is Mixer?" is more popular than the search term for Mixer itself. This is a far cry from even 5 years ago when E3 was seen as the pinnacle of gaming announcements. You just had to be at E3, even if you didn't have that much to offer. Just look at Konami. 1 year, in order to keep the show floor space, the company rocked up with some fold-out chairs and a projector with Metal Gear Solid 5 on it. This is because back in the day, publishers had few opportunities to make a splashy impression for their new game. They had E3, they had a feature story in a magazine or online. Maybe they got Korn to write a song for them. Fun fact, if you play that solo into a Commodore 64, you'll get an image of Korn vocalist Jonathan Davis in a kiddie pool full of Ubisoft money. The pre-release cycle has changed so much in that time, and E3 is no longer the gatekeeper of unreleased games. Why hold out until a press conference where you can find out about a new title directly from the developer? Why settle for an FMV trailer when you can be led through gameplay by your favorite YouTube personality? Maybe not old mate though from before. And why merely read about the hottest upcoming games when you can play them yourself at one of the many public expos like PAX East, Gamescom, PAX Australia, Tokyo Game Show, PAX West, PAX Data Control, or PAX Enamel Repair? And that's all assuming people are devoting their attention to these highly marketed AAA games. 2 of the past year's most popular titles, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and Fortnite Battle Royale, were not unveiled as part of some big splashy E3 show, but released in early access with zero tacky expo swag to be seen. So, E3 2018 has almost none of the new announcements, and the ones that it does have aren't the most relevant popular games right now. It's missing a chunk of its major booth holders, and it is far from the only expo in the business. E3 is no longer the giant it was. I say all of this, but I will still be watching the big E3 press conferences and reading the big news just like in years past, because I'm a filthy hypocrite. And because E3 still has one advantage over everything else: the spectacle. The archaic extravagance of E3 and the modern age of live streaming have unintentionally given us a unique collective experience unlike anything else. Hundreds of thousands of us are all watching together for when the marketing tricks come together. We're all ready with our Twitter accounts when something cringeworthy inevitably happens. And since EA is holding a press conference this year, you better believe there's going to be some cringe. E3 may be a dinosaur, but at least we can still enjoy it. At least while it's still around. And that is everything that has happened in the world, ever.